Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. Coming through!
Take this!
You're mine!
Debut performance!
Anything normal is all mine! Where are you going? Now I've seen everything!
I'm not done!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
They're surrounding us! One more! Go lightning
with the
down!
earth.
Here I come!
Blade!
You're finished! On your knees! Swallow Blade!
Here goes!
Dragon
Don't
Sword!
mind if I do! Downfall!
Swallow Blade!
Here I go! Gravitas Field!
In a bind?
Now!
No escape! Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them!
All in a day's work.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
We've sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Negative death! Resonate with the earth!
You're mine! You're finished!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the sword. This one's mine. Take the raging. Where are you going?
Slash! Swallow
Do
Blade!
it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed walk.
Okay, here I go. You're finished!
Go for the power of
Try
blood.
harder! Not again! Run! Dragon
I'm
Sword!
ready.
Oh! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Seems about right to me. Little help!
You're mine! It's over!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Laser cascade! Feel.
This one's gonna be tough! Ignite!
Burning strike! Water,
Here I
hear my
come.
call!
You're finished!
Blood! Glacier fear! Pierce the evil! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Blah, blah, blah,
Not
madness,
again.
and again! Field!
You're ours!
Get you off
Take
Glacial
this.
fear! Pierce the evil!
Smash you! Resonate with the earth!
Swallow Blade!
There's more where that came from. I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Raging storm!
Take this!
Now they'll body slam us into next week! Raging cascade!
Dragon Swarm!
No further!
In here! Get on in there with the others!
You picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
Air
You're
annihilation!
finished!
I can do this all day! Where are you going? Photon blast! Raging cascade!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
I owe you shield.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
You're mine!
aid!
You're finished!
Can't
Try
get
harder! Not a chance! Swallow Blade! Try harder! My turn! On your
Graviton field! Lightning condemned!
Dragon Swarm!
Resonate with the earth!
It's showtime! Sword Rain Alpha! Take this!
I can carve through armor!
Thunder
You're
field!
mine! Slash!
Raging cascade! Sprint! Dance in the wind!
mine!
Arc field!
You're finished!
Not on my watch!
Try harder! My turn!
Let me help!
I'll grind you into dust!
Lightning
Take
orb!
this!
You're mine!
Banana, let's go!
Eat dirt!
Lightning in the wind!
Here I come!
Thunder
You're
blade!
finished!
Hearts require complete focus!
Take this!
First aid!
Ah! Sword Rain Alpha! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Raging I'll heal you all!
Take this!
Tunnel! Listen, I can't hold on much longer! Lunar blast!
Take this!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too. Annihilation!
I'll face you!
Here I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Raging cascade!
Not a chance!
This one's mine!
I'm not done!
Radiant dance in the wind!
Elusive deity! Can you take it?
Andy. I'm only getting
Take it!
started.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Power of one! Steel force!
This one's all mine!
Alright!
You're mine!
It's showtime!
Swallow Blade!
Elusive deity!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll face you!
The
fluidity of your movements are simply incredible.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Here goes!
Resonate with the earth!
Sword Rain Alpha!
On your
This'll come in handy.
Here I come! Catcher!
Photon blast aid!
Here I come!
Here raging
Dragon
cascade!
Swarm!
Now or never! Can't get out of this!
Get on
Swallow
in there
Blade!
together!
Elusive deity! Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
I've used a bit too much. Healing.
No
Here,
choice!
let me help.
Take this!
Raging
You're
cascade!
finished!
Begin!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! From here! Air thrust!
Slash!
Elusive deity!
I'm not
Hitting
done!
pile driver.
Try harder! This one's all done! Ignite!
I'm grateful.
Raging
It's over!
If it's in the line, it's mine!
Shattering!
Do it!
Teeth in!
Attack!
Hey! Blow them away!
Lightning condemned!
The enemy wields arc too.
We'll soon see about that!
Dragon
I'm
Swarm!
ready!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
My fists are crushing it out there!
Dragon Swarm!
I can shatter any steel! Armor won't save you!
You're mine!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take
Being
care of them?
snaring to me.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! I'll take you all on! Take it! Swallow Blade!
Now!
I'm not done! Swallow Blade!
Now we're never. Get on in there with the other.
Take it! You're dead!
Raging Healing! All right.
You're mine!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you
I'm
dying?
ready!
Right.
Now inside me! Yours to be let free! It's over! I'll blind you into dust! Here I come! Not today!
Rotating
I'm ready! Go! In an instant! Impact block!
Wow, look what I just found.
Little help!
I'm not done!
Here's evil! Raging Cascade! Not in your dreams! Rondo Red, you got company! Heal you all!
Leave the agile ones to
It's
me.
over! Dragon Swarm!
Water, hear my call!
Take
Wind after wind!
Prepare to be sealed, oh weak of force. Actually,
We've turned the
sounds
tables
more
on them.
appropriate.
There are slight dominating art to me!
No complaints here!
Try harder! My turn!
Oh,
I'm not
violent
done!
heavy wind!
Swallow Blade! It's on!
I'll face you!
In here!
Not today!
By the power of water!
Here I come!
I'll smash
Annihilation!
you!
Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Let's go! Light astral
Can't
energy!
get out of zip. I'm ready. Relay. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Take this!
Certainly not.
Dragon Swarm!
Now! Here, let me help!
Relay. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! Here's a healing art! Dance
You're
is the
mine!
first aid!
Okay, here I go!
Grind you into dust.
Light astral energy!
I'm ready. All yours, Kisara.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes. Stay sharp, everyone!
Is there no end to what the Renans can cook up?
I don't know if that's machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off!
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along?
Here I come! It's over!
A whirling whirl!
It's
Blah,
on!
blah, blah, now here!
You picked the wrong
Here.
fight! Here I come! With the earth! It's over!
Fighting wind.
Here I come! Swallow blade! Dragon swarm!
Shattering
Pieces! Resonate with the earth! You're mine! It's over! Swallow blade! Dragon
I
swarm!
think I'm coming down with something grave.
A chronic inability to read the room?
A malady your art cannot fix.
Armor won't save you! Swallow blade! It's on!
Why'd you human?
To stop
You
you
picked the
dying?
wrong... You're mine!
You have such an incredible technique.
Brute force is nothing without elegance of form.
I don't know if I'd say nothing.
Swallow blade!
Healing circle.
Dragon swarm! Resonate with the earth! You're mine! Strike! Here I come!
Glacial spear.
You're
Here's
finished!
evil. If it's in the sky, it's
Dragon
mine.
swarm!
Where are you going?
You're mine! It's over! Swallow blade! Dragon swarm! It's go time! Take this! Swallow blade! Dragon swarm!
By the power of don't mind if I do.
You're finished!
Dance in the wind. Take air
You're
thrust.
mine!
Light
It's
astral
over!
dance in the wind. Air thrust. Heart require complete focus.
Take this! Swallow blade!
Dance in the wind.
Burn in hell!
Air thrust. Into the shadows.
Take this!
Slide.
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right! No time to hold back! Slide! Swallow blade! Dragon swarm!
Radiant clear.
No further!
Glacial spear. Here's evil.
No escape! Take this! Slide!
Here I go.
Swallow blade! Dragon swarm! More Sukals?
Keep calm and take them down.
I'm not done! Swallow blade!
By the power of where are you going? Oh, I heal you all. Wind. Healing circle.
Sword Rain Alpha! Try harder! My turn! You're mine!
Death shall not be forgotten.
Swallow blade! Air pressure! Take this! I'm not done! Burn in hell! Take this!
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts take over. How fascinating.
As impressive as always.
Here I was always equal.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
No escape! Sword Rain Alpha! Here I come!
Water, here I call.
My turn!
Dance in the
Sword Rain
wind.
Alpha!
Sleep now.
Here I come! You're finished! Strike!
Lightning orb.
You're mine! It's over!
I'm all stopped up. Rage is happening.
Here I come! You're finished! Mirage! Heal! We did it!
Freeze.
Try harder! Not
Let the
again!
marksman handle this.
Not today!
Lightning. Downfall.
No escape! Mirage!
Oh, violent
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here, let me
You're
help you.
mine! You're
Dance in
finished!
the wind. Air thrust. Here I go.
Take this! It's over! Splash!
By the power
Sword
of
Rain
air.
Alpha! Resonate with the earth!
Photon blast.
We've got him on the run!
Don't get cocky.
Right. Still anyone's fight!
Here
You're
goes.
finished! On your knees!
Light astral energy.
Splash! Dragon swarm!
Starting wind.
You're finished!
Dance in the wind.
Swallow blade! Dragon swarm!
Now.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! Is it over? What the hell is going on?
Ridwell! It's too dangerous! Stay back!
Rinwell, you okay? Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balseph back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master Cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel, but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside Master Cores and spirit vessels that prevent such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then.
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
Seriously?
Forgive you! Heal!
Swallow blade!
You all tucked away.
I owe you one! Here I come! It's over! Swallow blade! Dragon form!
Gale force! Dance in the wind!
Burn in hell! Here I come! Dragon form!
I never miss! Lightning orb!
You're mine! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! You're mine! Take this! I'm not done!
Mega Ray! Tempest Flow! Alright!
This time! You're finished! You hit the wrong button!
My reach is even wider.
Front!
Lightning orb! Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
Swallow blade! It's over!
Airs require complete flow.
You're mine! It's over!
Mega
Dragon form!
Don't mind if I do.
Swallow blade!
Benediction light.
There, wind after the Alright, it's showtime!
After being interrupted.
Air thrust!
Swallow blade! It's over! It's on!
I couldn't
Ignite!
make it in time.
Glacial Spear!
Here's the evil!
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Isara!
One more of this and I'll burn out! Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
Gale Force!
Dragon Swarm!
It's too much!
Light Astral Energy!
You're mine!
Healing
Slash!
Circle!
Swallow
Wind
Blade!
Astral
Sword
Energy!
Rain Alpha!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
You're mine!
Perhaps now isn't the
Take
time?
this!
I really don't.
Raging Storm!
Hold nothing back!
Here's a
Swallow
healing
Blade! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here, let me help.
Catapult!
Light Astral Energy!
Dragon Swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Ha! Burn!
Ready to go!
Here I come!
This world!
Flash!
Flame of
Dragon
Storm!
Seismic Rupture!
Photon Flash!
Seismic Rupture!
Searing Flame! Raging Amalgam of Watson!
I'll face you.
Hold on, Barrier! Here I come! Water, hear my call! Glacial Spear, here's evil! Freeze Sensor!
I'm ready!
It's over! Astral Energy! Full throttle! I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Guess I misread the landing.
An opponent like this should be easy. Swallow Blade! Thanks!
In here!
Dragon
If it's in the
Swarm!
sky, it's mine! This one's mine!
Slash! Ha!
Benediction light.
Confiscated!
Slash! Dragon Swarm! Heal!
Do it!
The earth.
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
Well, looky here!
forgive you!
In a bind?
Annihilation!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
It's like trying to keep up with my own!
It's over!
Photon Slash!
Here I come! Slash! Swallow blade! Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving this. Leave the enemy's arch to me.
Hear my
No
call!
complaints here!
Turn the tables on!
There are still more left!
Right! No time to hold back! Here I come!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me! I can carve through armor!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it! In here!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed wall.
Carve now through all.
Still
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down?
Discourteous, aren't you?
No escape!
Dragon
Swarm!
surrounding us! This one's mine!
Resonate with the earth! Dragon Swarm!
Stalagmite!
Eat dirt!
Dance in the wind! Here! Feel!
I'm ready! It's over! Hey! Blow them away!
Magna
My
Ray!
turn!
Hold on to your
Dragon
heart!
Swarm!
Here I come!
Rotating pile driver!
Magna Ray! Light Astral and Lightning Condemned!
Astral
That's
I'm
my
ready!
cue!
Over!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Let's refrain from losing.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renin who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia. So chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah. As long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Dahnan who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell.
I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Dahnan who used to be a slave.
But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
that's true. Then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
Aw, are you tired, Hootle?
Sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
All right, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself. But then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right?
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible, and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler. Only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad. Yes!
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head to...
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Dahnan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Well, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. But there's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
Hmm.
All right.
I guess... Hmm.
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Well... rather plain.
Mm-hmm.
We've reached our destination.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menancia's.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. Ugh, so hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
Huh. You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
My face is starting to sting, and my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Xion? Oh, wait. I bet you're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't...
Out of our way!
I'm not done!
By the power of water!
Can't get out of this!
Can't be killed!
Swallow blade!
Their hide is thick as armor!
Dragon swarm!
Is that a healing arc? It is. I can't ignore the pain. I'll try to be more careful.
All back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
This one keeps... I'll show you how useful I can be!
Here's a healing arc!
I owe you one. Good! I'm ready! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Illuminate the dark!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Dragon swarm! We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
You're mine!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right. Slash! Dragon swarm!
Where are you going?
I'll grind you into dust! Shattering
Elusive
Hit!
now!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Go get him! Well, looky here.
Gotta break through! Take this!
Illuminate the
Swallow
dark!
blade! Ignite!
Mega ray!
Here I
It's a
come!
duel of the arts!
Swallow blade! Dragon swarm!
Flame of fury!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Here I come!
Chinese
Blade!
Supernova!
Dragon Sword!
Dance in the wind! Healing
Tornado Alpha!
The fluidity of your
Dueling! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Swallow
The
Blade!
enemy wields arc
Tornado
too.
Alpha!
You'll soon see about
Tornado
that.
Alpha! I'm ready! Dueling! In an instant! Impact Block!
Easy peasy. Ha Hoodle. Go no further!
You're mine!
Not in your dreams!
It's a new melody!
Split it open!
Be my
Charge
guest!
like that can easily be fatal.
Are those just as well? I'm here to stop.
If it's in the sky,
Get
it's
it.
raging storm!
Where are you
The flashing parts are weak points!
Dragon Sword! Negative gate!
Raging cascade!
Here I come! Not today! You're mine!
Thunder
Strike!
Healing Circle!
Stardust!
They dance in the wind! Now! Thanks for the healing!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
My turn!
Certainly not.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Strike! Slash! Swallow Blade! Dragon Sword! Smash you!
Steel Force!
Slash!
Banana,
Swallow
let's
Blade!
go!
On your
Is you ready? Dueling! In an instant! Impact Block!
Quite necessary when creating weapon.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Dougal? Take care of them while keeping an eye on it! Where are you going?
Take this!
My astral dance
Here
in
I
the
come!
wind! Here's the
Swallow
healing
blade!
air thrust! Photon raging
Take
cascade!
Here I come!
Radiant here!
You're mine!
Here's the healing arm!
Keep charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Elusive deity!
Radiant here!
Pile driver!
Here, let me help!
Strike!
First aid!
Swallow Blade! Slash!
I'll face you!
Dragon Sword!
Engulf you!
Sword Rain
On
Alpha!
your knees!
Lunar
Carve
corruption!
through armor!
It looks like you got this one covered!
Ion Toucher!
Air
You're
thrust!
mine!
By the power of astral energy!
Swallow Blade! Slash!
Benediction light.
Dragon Swarm!
Heal!
What would I do without you? Lunar
You're mine!
Supernova!
Slash! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
I shall ensure you survive this!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Swallow Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Hitting pile driver!
Strike! Seismic Rupture!
Where are you going?
Illuminate the storm! Come
It's
forth,
over.
Holy Glimmer! Holy Land!
Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Allow me to help you. You require a
I'll smash you!
Amazing.
Mega Ray!
Slash! Swallow Blade!
By the power of water!
I'll face you!
Annihilate!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Can be strong!
Here, let me help.
Now I can let loose!
I couldn't make it in time.
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity!
I'm not done!
Eating pile driver!
You're finished!
That's gonna smart! Healing circle!
Doubly! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed
Here I come! No escape!
Healing circle!
Take this! Yours to be let free!
Just with crossblade! Annihilate!
everlasting
Ignite!
dark.
Air thrust!
Negative gate! No escape!
Resonate with the earth!
Burning
Sword Rain Alpha!
There you go! Don't let up!
You're mine!
Don't mind if I do!
Dragon Swarm!
Pierce evil!
Dance on the wind!
Sleep now!
Here I come!
Blazer!
Strike!
I'll be saving
Ready
this
and
place.
brave! Tempest!
Slash! Swallow Blade!
Elusive deity!
Lunar corruption!
Now you see what I can do!
Lunar blast!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
It's weakened!
Dragon Swarm! Now!
I'm ready!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! It's on!
Here come more.
We'll just have to keep fighting.
An Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Ah! Ignite! Shut him down! Here I come!
Illuminate the
Ah!
Come forth!
Dragon Swarm! Ah!
Is this what real hate feels like? Forgive me. This is my fault.
Dragon Swarm! Not a chance!
Not on my watch!
It's showtime!
I'll heal you
Resonate
all!
with the earth!
Dragon Swarm!
No further!
Carve now!
I'm ready! Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Photon flash! Alright, it's
You're mine!
circle!
Slash! This one's all mine!
Here I go!
Thanks!
Gravitas field!
Dragon!
One human.
To stop you dying?
You're mine! Slash! Dragon Swarm!
I thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
As impressive as always.
Ah, and here... I hoped I was included.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
Benediction light.
Okay, you must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Reinforcements incoming.
Not a problem!
Swallow Blade! It's over!
No more playing nice!
Take this! Slash! Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm! Burn! Here I come! Swallow Blade! Stay away from my friends! Swallow Blade! It's over! Swallow Blade! No escape! Dragon Swarm! Try harder! Not a chance! You're on! Sword Rain Alpha! Here, take this!
Pain.
Hold on to your heart. Here I come! Here!
You're mine!
You're really, really strong, Alphen.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Mine. Still, it's reassuring to have you around. Into the shadows!
No further! I'm ready!
Searing flame!
Benediction
Reload!
light.
Take this!
Dance in the wind!
Is this it?
I can't heal you forever.
Here's evil! Time Blade Lancer! Where would that came from?
Eating pile driver!
There!
Elusive
Here I
deity!
come! I'm knocked up! Swallow Blade! light. Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! Lightning!
You're mine!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning!
Here I come!
Another incantation ruined.
You're mine! Strike!
It's showtime!
Begin! Take this!
This one's mine!
Strike!
A thrilling performance.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Mega Ray!
Swallow Blade!
This is some punishment.
You'll pay for that!
Flame of fury! Burning! Strike!
Now you see what I can do!
I'm gonna need more
Raging
than that.
lightning! Downfall! Threat!
No
Dance in the
escape!
wind!
Take this!
Blaze Lancer!
Strike! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning! Downfall!
Take
Lightning
it!
today! Another
Dragon
blade!
Swarm!
Illuminate the dark! Burning!
Take it! I'm not done! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Here goes!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Light after lightning condemned!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Into the shadows! Close one!
I hope
Illuminate
this
the
medicine
dark!
works as promised.
Take care! Poodle! I'm only getting started! Mega Ray! Eat dirt! Where are you going? Mega Ray!
Armor won't stay on the ground!
Mega Ray! Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Dougal? Take care of them while keeping an eye on it! I'll heal you all! Light astral energy! Hold on to your heart! Here I come!
Burn in hell!
Thanks! Just what I... Raging Cascade! Thanks for the healing. Watch your health, okay? Yeah, you too.
In a bind?
Hey! Here's another! Bullseye!
Demon Deity! Double
Photon
Deity!
Blast!
Destruction!
Light astral energy! Arts require complete
Benediction
focus!
light.
Hey!
Swallow Blade! Heal!
Here's another!
Sword
Dance
Rain
in the
Alpha!
wind! Air thrust!
Begin! This one's all mine!
I'll grind you into
Photon Blast! Close one! Gotcha!
Dragon
Here
Swarm!
goes! Light astral energy! Photon Blast! Into the shadows!
Eat dirt!
Mega Ray! Annihilation! Lightning! This one's mine! Photon Blast! Light astral energy!
I'll
Lightning!
smash you!
Photon Blast! I'm out of ammo!
Charge like that could easily be
Not on
fatal.
my watch!
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Mega Ray! Plasma Blast!
Rising Sun!
Take this!
Lightning Thrust!
Here's a healing arc! Photon Blast!
Dragon Star
Light
Thrust!
astral energy! Photon Blast! Close one! Right back at you! Photon Blast!
Benediction light.
Hey! Here's another!
Lunarongo!
Take that!
Demon Fang!
Photon! Do it!
In an instant! it! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Take this! Photon Flash! Light Astral Energy! Spirit Flame! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Here, let me help! Light Astral
Sorry.
Energy!
I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for? We can't depend on one another.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Raging Cascade!
Heal!
Sorry to
Here I go! Sonic thrust! Burn! I'll grind you into dust!
Raging Cascade!
On your knees!
Where are you going? Photon Flare! Our expert coming through!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Only one will save you! Demon Fang!
Let me help.
Demon Fang!
Raging Cascade!
Elusive Deity!
Raging Cascade!
Sword Rain Alpha! Do it! Raining Strike! Eternal Devastation!
Light Astral Energy!
Here,
Take that!
Demon Fang!
What would I do without
Double Demon Fang! Flash!
Tornado! Here's a healing arm! Photon Flash!
I'm ready!
First Aim!
Light Burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Will this help?
Heal!
Healing Circle!
This debt shall not
I owe
be
you.
forgotten.
Healing is what my arts do
You'll
best.
just have to keep fighting.
All mine can do is cause havoc and leave the enemy's arts to me.
Come and milk me! Blade here! On your knees!
Another hit! One more!
Now it's my
One
turn!
last one!
Resonate with the earth!
Healing
Another incantation ruined.
Close one! Gotcha! They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Ridwell!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. Light Astral Energy!
Burn!
Ow!
Take this! Double Demon Fang!
Mom!
Forgive me.
Law! Demons descend!
Flashing Fang!
Here's a healing arm!
Resonate with the earth!
Photon! Light Astral Energy!
On your
Photon Flare! This one's mine! Light Astral Energy! Arc
Where are
Field!
you going?
Finish it!
Law! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
I'll heal you all!
Your mo- Rising Wyvern!
Healing Circle!
Resonate with the earth!
Photon Flash!
I'm ready!
Shield! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Here's a healing art! First aid!
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Reinforcements incoming! Not a problem!
Light Astral Energy! Photon Flash! Light Astral Energy! Photon Flash! Light Astral Energy! Raging Cascade! No more playing nice! Radiant Here! Spread! Photon Flash! Light Astral Energy!
Double Demon
Photon
Fang!
Flash! Let me help! Light Astral Energy! First aid! Photon Flash! Light Astral Energy! Photon Flash! Light Astral Energy! Raging Cascade!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? Best not to give me any ideas.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there is improvement.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered. Raging Cascade!
No, it won't end like this.
You'll pay for that!
A new lease on life!
Take it! Rotating flash!
Light Astral Energy!
Take this! I'll blind you all!
I can feel the medicine working. Art
Can't
expert
get out of
coming
this!
through. Annihilation!
Demon Fang!
Dad?
I'll bring you back from death abyss!
Not today!
I'll grind you into
Sword Rain Alpha!
Taken!
Swallow Blade!
Benediction
Here I
light.
come!
Is even wider.
One more! Photon
Air
Blast!
pressure!
Raging Cascade! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Photon Blast!
Benediction
Light
light.
Astral Energy!
Position, precision, timing. All a perfect 10.
That's it? Nothing else to add?
You take meticulous care of your fire.
One last one! Raging Cascade!
Take it!
Another ammo!
Take it!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Resonate with the earth!
Air thrust! Photon Blast! Here's a healing arm! Hit! Go get him! Bullseye! Photon Blast! Light Astral Blast!
What can you do without this thing?
Raging Cascade!
Not today!
I'm ready! Kikara! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! I'll heal you all!
Here I come!
Light
In a
Astral
bind?
Energy! Photon Blast!
In your debt.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Light Astral Energy! Photon Blast!
Megasonic Thrust!
Freeze Laser!
Pierce through!
Here, let me help!
Demon Tank! Instinct sharpened!
I can't hold on much longer! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alphen!
Watch and learn! That's enough! Go back down!
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
My astral arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming along? What do you want to do with them?
Oh, you know. Sprout flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
So you want to be a street magician then?
Hey, is that it over there?
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave. We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.